What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to be going over the Bitcoin charts real quick, starting out in the bigger time frame, going down to the smaller. Definitely stick around for the whole video. I'm going to show you towards the end where my trade is. I showed you last Monday when I did it. We took a look at it again on Friday. I have added, and a lot of people ask, what is laddering in? How do you ladder in? Well, I'm going to show you what I did and how I laddered into this trade, and how you can do it with less risk, right? So definitely stick around for the whole video. Make sure you take a second out, smash that thumbs up. That does help the channel. It helps get the video out there and tells YouTube you like the information. So definitely do that. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you like these daily updates. And let's get into it. So taking a look at the big picture on Bitcoin, we've been looking at this for a long time. I do believe we had a big wave 1 right here, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5, right? So a lot of people say wave 3 can't be the shortest. Wave 3 is not the shortest here. Wave 3 is bigger than wave 5, right? So if we take a look at this in the regular linear chart, right, you can see how big wave 3 is, and wave 5 was an overextended huge wave. This whole time, since Bitcoin's existence, traditional markets have been in a massive bull run, which I think is coming to an end quickly. Let's take a look at the weekly. So the weekly, I've drawn in this. I know a lot of people have a trend line drawn here for this being the wedge. I don't believe that's correct. I believe it's alternate touches right here, which we've had. Remember, if this gets broken, then we could see that 31.5 still, but it's looking less and less likely, right? But I do think the last wave will be sometime in September, October area, right down here, possibly as low as 3,500. It doesn't have to go that low, but do I think it'll go below 10,000? I think that is pretty likely. Let's take a look at another look at the weekly. So this is not a trend line as in a touch trend line. This is a trend line just to show you the trend, right, of the closes of Bitcoin on the weekly candles, right? So we had higher highs right here. We even had lower highs right here, lower highs right here. And if we look at them here, they're both showing hidden bearish divergence, and we are in a downtrend, and hidden divergence is a continuation of the trend. Right now, I know a lot of channels, you'll notice the bigger channels, all they talk about is Bitcoin going up. It's usually because a lot of people join them when they get into Bitcoin, and they just hope it goes up forever. They bought and they hope it goes up forever. But really, Bitcoin's good for trading because you can make money going up and down, right? Not just going up. And I think looking at the macro gives us our idea of where Bitcoin's headed, right? So back here, remember this dotted yellow trend line. You look at it on the bottom, the solid one here. When this broke, I told you the measured move, the possibility was up to around that 31.5. We didn't quite hit it, but if you watched that video over 3 months ago, I said if it does hit this area, I will short the SHIT out of it. It did not get there, but I did catch a trade, and I'll tell you where I'm at with it. But I showed you guys last week this head and shoulders right here and a break of the trend line. We did get a wick above, probably just to stop out a lot of shorts, people having their stops up here. Let me move this. Whoops. Let me move this out of the way. As you guys can see, this was the measured move of that, getting us down to, now this is on the daily. The 4-hour shows a little bit different, and I'll show you that in a minute. But that shows us getting down to around the 23.1 range. We have a wave count in here that we've been watching that seems to be playing out almost to the T. We're going to take a look at that right now, and then I will show you what I did in these areas for trade, right, and where my trade is right now. But as you can see, I think this is a big 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are measured out. Now, this fifth wave would be an extended wave if it gets down to here. It does not have to get down to here. Where I will be looking at possibly taking some profits will be around the 23.5 range. Could be, 23.6, 23.7, but will most likely break this here. Now, in this third wave, right? This is wave 3 that I'm looking at to end at around 23.5, probably sometime Sunday or Monday, maybe even Friday. maybe even sooner than that. But what I got here in the yellow, you can see the subwave count within it. Within this third wave, there's 5 waves. We counted this out. I showed you guys this last Monday. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, we were looking for 24.9, right? We hit it, got our bounce for wave 4, went a little bit higher than I had marked on here, but these aren't exact. This was just to show you where I was looking for, right? So I did put more shorts in here. I'll show you in a second. But what I'm looking for is this to go down, break this 26,000 range and continue down here. But remember, it probably won't go straight down. Now we have to look at, let's put another wave count in here. Just show you guys how it works. We may see something like this, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, right? There's going to be some bounces in here where everyone gets super bullish again. But I've warned you guys of this bubble pop pattern and how they work. You can constantly see big runs up in a bear market to get people bullish again, to get people buying in, to get exit liquidity for more downside. Remember, if they all sold it all at the top, they would have just crushed it, right? They have to wait for the price to build back up to sell more. And I bet if you look back, find it on the blockchain, who sold a lot up at the very top, still are holding a lot, and they're going to be selling again in this continuation of the bear market, right? So that's what I'm looking for, guys. I do believe that we are headed down for our 5th wave, possibly as low as 23.5, but nevertheless, it could bounce anytime after going past here. So you could get a short wave 5 and then another correction up before continuing down, right? Now, as I've showed you guys, we started putting our shorts in up here right after all this was broken at 29.82 and then 29.204. I had 2 shorts in up here. Then I started laddering in. I had my stops in profit, right? And then when we broke down to these areas and I confirmed my wave 2, then I started adding more shorts here. 27.715, 28.9, and then 27.462. Then what I've done is I put my stops in. I moved them off. As you guys know, once I put these in, I had my stops right up here, right? Below this wave 2. Let's see. Let me get it on here a little bit better. So, like I said, wave 1, 2. So below 2, let me get this on here. Let me go back over here and show you real quick. So right here, we should not have passed this wave 2 in the bigger wave 3, right? Which is right here. I told you I put my stops right at the bottom of this wave 2, which was 27,671. You can go check my videos last week. That's where I had it. We did not get up there. We hit 27,682 on Prime, right? Now we're on our continuation down. I have all my stops in all these trades right up here just above this at 27,671. If I get stopped out, I'll be in profit either way. But remember, I showed you guys this. You can trade on Prime XBT with 0 risk just by joining the contest section right up here. And if you win the contest, you get free tradable funds like this up here, right? And then you can trade them funds, and whatever profit you make, you can keep. As of right now, these trades are up 7,000. So just so you guys know, there's a link down below. If you want to check out Prime XBT, definitely check it out. Play with it. Like I said, it's 0 risk if you join the contest. And if you are interested in trading, use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you up to a $7,000 bonus to use towards your margin. SAVVY25 will get you 25% off your fees. Like I said, right now, as of right now, I'm going to stay in this trade to 27,671. I'll be looking to start taking some profits off the table. That's the other good thing about Prime. You could trade crypto, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, anything. Tons of stuff on this exchange. They don't trade against you like the scammy exchanges with the scam wicks. But you can put your trades in separately. They don't clump them all together. So you can close some, change, your stop losses on, just 1 or 2 trades or whatever. It's a lot easier to keep track of your trades on Prime. So let's take a look at the bubble as a big picture. I do believe this is just a bubble pop. We will come down to retest where the bubble began, just like over here in Amazon, right down in this area. We've talked about all this for 2 years. Same thing here. You can see it in Nintendo. And it doesn't matter what the stock is. It could be Nintendo. It could be Pet Rocks. It doesn't matter. It's a pattern. This is how markets work, right? So we had a big false rally here before a continuation to make a lower low to go back where it started. Same thing. We had our big false rally. And if you guys remember, I talked about the false bottom. Although I was wrong on the timing, I said February or March, which it was in November, which actually works out because people think the halving, blah, blah, blah. But nevertheless, we got our 100% rally that we were expecting. And now for a lower low, I think we come back to where we began. Also, same thing in Sony. And again, it doesn't matter what the company, whatever, it is all about patterns, right? This one actually had a few false bottoms before making its lows, right? Tesla, I'll throw this in there real quick. Tesla, remember, my buying point for Tesla towards the end of the year will be 40 to 50 bucks. B&B, I've been showing you guys this for a long time. They are in trouble. I do think this is going to happen, and that will probably be them selling their B&B to try to save Binance. Be careful out there, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget, smash those thumbs up, share the video, and I will see you in the next one.